I've decided that every now and again I'm going to give you updates on my personal writing career because one day I might actually get something published. So, here are the 4 projects that I'm working on right now. So there you have it, my writing career in a multicolored chart. On to this week's viewer letter. Email, actually. I want to know more about how to make characters interesting. Alrighty. There are 2 interpretations to this question. I will answer both. 1. How do you make an interesting character? 2. How do you make readers interested in an otherwise boring character? I think a lot of the things that make characters interesting are the same things that make people interesting in reality. Unless it's really unusual, I don't care what they look like. I don't care what their favorite color is or where they were born. I don't care how many siblings they have, yada yada yada. What do they do? How do they spend their time? What odd quirks do they have that make them not quite like other people? What do they want? What situations do they get themselves into? And in order to make it work, you can't just arbitrarily fluff your story with these facts. Find the ones that add the most color to the story without getting in the way of it. In Story World, that's the interesting that counts. Now, I don't know why, but sometimes you might find yourself with a truly boring character. Boring people exist, okay? And anyone who says otherwise has never worked in the restaurant industry. How do you make people interested in these nondescript wastes of human flesh? You create interesting situations, preferably ones that your characters don't know how to deal with. Throw them in and watch what happens. Just remember, you are a writer. Sometimes, for the good of the story, you must be willing to throw boring characters to the wolves. Literally, if necessary. Well, that's all I got for you. See you next week.